Hey Gemini, I'm Jophia Mind Tarot here with your August 2024 Tarot and Oracle card readings. As usual, at the beginning of the month, we go through your general energies for the month, as well as your predictions, your love, and your money spreads. Please forgive my absence. A lot has been going on, good things, and yeah, family things. All right. So let's just begin with your reading. So let's see. I got some new decks here that I'd like to try out, and let's see how the reading goes. So, Spirit, give us the general energies that Gemini could expect for the month of August 2024. Spirit, thank you. Please help me to channel the energies for the month of August 2024 for the sign of Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Now let's see what comes out for you. Alright, nothing came out that first time. Let's see what comes out here. General energies, for Gemini. Alright. So the underlying energy is a water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and maybe it's concerning your pets. Your pet could be a water sign. You could be getting a new pet. So this is a clue here that you might be getting a new pet, or giving a current pet, or more love. So maybe you're focusing on your pets now. So it could be the pet could be a water sign or fire sign. So let's see what's the general energies here for the two cards that came out. Someone else, and you'll be traveling soon. Okay. So someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. So it looks like you'll be traveling, maybe on vacation, and maybe you'll be meeting someone during a vacation, and someone else will be sabotaging, will be trying to sabotage it. Or maybe some situation while on vacation is going to be a sabotage. So I can kind of identify with this a little bit. I had been on vacation, and it was a bit difficult with people. So maybe on a vacation you might have some little hiccups on your travel, or maybe someone may be preventing you from traveling. It could be a water sign, it could be a fire sign. But there's some kind of interference in something that which you'd like to enjoy. Okay. Alright. So let's see what is the predictions for the month of what are the predictions for the month of August 2024 for the sign of Gemini. I'm doing the 3 signs today, tonight, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and then I'll do another 3 signs tomorrow. Alright, so Spirit, what are the predictions? Did I additionally clear this up? What's the predictions that Gemini may be encountering for the month of August 2024, Spirit? Thank you. Predictions. Okay. Alright, three cards came out here. So there's a choice that you have to make, Gemini, in the month of August. Some kind of choice will be coming up for you. It could be a choice pertaining to this situation. This doesn't have to be a romance. It could be just something is in the way of you trying, traveling, or on your travels, something will be coming in between you trying to, do whatever you have to do, is interrupting some kind of issue might arise. So there's a choice that you have to make, pertaining to a person. This could be you making this choice, or um, some someone else making a choice about you. But there's some kind of confusion here with labyrinth. There's some kind of, it reminds me of that someone else issue. It's like a choice you have to make, and something that is like a dilemma, or some kind of confusing situation, or maybe you feel like you have to jump through hoops. Alright, what else is here? We have Scythe. Um, this is no, this is not birds. This, ooh, okay, and this is Lady. So for some of you, it could be, well, this is an improvements here. This means improvement. I don't know how, okay. Some kind of improvements here that you're making when it comes to a person, a situation, reaping some kind of benefit. Hold on, number 17. So this is stock. So some kind of improvement when it comes to maybe a romantic situation. The side here talks about reaping something. In my mind, it's saying something has reached a conclusion, and you have to make a choice about it when it comes to a situation or a person. So I'm not sure if this is you, or this is someone else that you have to make a decision about. Yeah, because we have here Scythe. So it talks about, yeah, seeing, going, a clear vision. Hmm. Yeah. So whatever decision you make, Gemini, it's going to cause improvements in your life, in some kind of situation here. But there's a decision that has to be made. It could be a relationship with a water sign or fire sign, as we saw here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could have those signs in your chart, or this could be someone else that you're dealing with. But once you make this decision, Gemini, you will see improvements. You will see marked improvement when you make this decision to put an end to something, to see something through to fruition, because this is like the site is used when you're reaping a harvest. It's completing something and you're reaping the harvest of something, but you have to make that decision in order to do that. And it could be pertaining to a relationship. Alright, so decision do you have to make actually? I wonder if you'll be told what decision. So let's look here and see what kind of decision you might have to make. Um, what decision does, what does this pertain to, this decision that Gemini has to make in the month of August, Spirit? What is that decision? Let's see what comes out for you. Maybe one card, hopefully just one card. What decision does the Gemini collective have to make? What is this concerning? So they know what this is about. These are too many cards came at once. Maybe it's a lot of decisions. Maybe it's different things. It's not saying anything specific. Maybe this is the wrong deck I'm using. Let's try this one. Spirit, can you give me an idea what this could be about? Moving away from something here with the Six of Swords. Maybe you have to sneak away to do something, but it's a decision to move away, to sneak away from something. And so what would this improvement be about, Spirit? What is this improvement then? If they move away from it, what's the decision? The Three of Pentacles. This improvement could be, so, alright, here's what I'm seeing. So if this is not a romantic situation, because most likely it is, because this lady is here, but the Three of Pentacles talks about working together, so making maybe improvements on a relationship. But then if you're moving away from it, I'm having difficulty here, because we see here someone else and then the Three of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles again with this. Oh, from the Three of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles. So it's almost like moving away from some kind of, it could be a third party here, but it's like making a decision here to like cut down on something. This could also, if this is not a relationship, say you're in a relationship, but then there's someone else that's trying to interfere, removing that person from your, creating boundaries and moving that person away, making that decision to finally cut away from someone in the past. This could be all of that is saying here. And maybe you could be meeting a person on vacation. When you travel, you could be meeting a person, and maybe that will give you the opportunity to make a decision to leave the person behind, or someone will be trying to sabotage something, that you're trying to make an improvement on your particular situation when there's a third party trying to interfere. But in the month of August, what I'm saying is you need to make a decision about putting an end to something and improving a situation that you're already in. Making the decision to move away maybe from a person or a situation in order to make improvements in what you want for yourself or what you already have. Okay? So let's see what's coming up for you in terms of your love life. because currently it seems as if something as it is now is a bit confusing for you. So therefore, cutting away the extra fluff, anything that could be sabotaging something that you want, you know, now will be the time to just put that to an end, you know. So Spirit, what is coming up for the Gemini collective in terms of their love life? This could mean love of, you know, family love, familiar love, romantic love, self-love, friendship, any kind of love. Let's see what's coming up here for you in terms of your love life. One more shuffle for Gemini. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Ooh, that was good. Alright, from that foot. Okay, that too. Alright, so we have another 3. Now we have a Leo. Alright, so you could have Leo in your chart, but Leo, when it comes to your love life, it could be pertaining to a Leo. So Gemini, if you are trying to figure out who, you know, if this situation applies to you, it could, if this is a Leo in your life, a Leo from your past, or maybe someone, if it's not a Leo, it's someone who was quite, you know, had like a big ego, you know, very flamboyant, very, you know, like a lot of attention. And this is someone from your past. With the 10th house here, it could also talk about a Capricorn, or this could be describing this Leo. Someone who had maybe control over you, or maybe this is a particular job situation. Even though this is not a work read, I'm just seeing some kind of thing that you're working on in the past with a Leo or Capricorn. Or maybe this is 2 people. Alright, so let's see what's coming up here. We have Scorpio. This could also be a Scorpio. Okay, tension, semi-square, square, Queen Cups. And then we have 7th house. Yeah. So it's definitely struggling a relationship. Looking, you know, with Scorpio, investigate here. It's kind of saying that you're going to look deeply, because 8th house maybe talks, not maybe, but 8th house talks about secrets, you know, looking deeper into something. Maybe you'll be looking deeper as to why you having some kind of rift in your relationship, you know, because this is 7th house, so this could be a Leo, Capricorn, Scorpio, or a Libra here. I see 54 and 45 here. This could be the ages, you know, there's an age difference. Maybe you've been with this person for quite some time here and there's tension, but you're looking deeply into it, or maybe you could discover the secret as to why there's some kind of tension and stress in your relationship. I tend to think that this is a romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to be. But this Leo could talk about, you know, talking about someone from the past. And this person could also be wanting to work on a situation with you. Because when I look at the 10th house and it does say authority, Maybe this person wants to work on a situation with you from the past, and or maybe you might be wanting to work on a relationship and trying to figure out what went wrong in that relationship. You know, what caused tension and friction between you. So let's have a look at the island time to figure out, to get a deeper detail as to what caused this tension here in the relationship. What are you looking into to give us some kind of clue? So spirit, let me clear the deck, even though it's already been clear. What is it that Scorpio is investigating? Not Scorpio, sorry. Gemini is investigating here. What is Gemini investigating about the relationship? What would they find out? Or maybe this is a cross watchers read. Alright, ooh. One went all the way over there. Let's see what this is. So two cards came out. We have the Grim Reaper. Wow. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. And then we have the Golden Mirror. Self-absorbed narcissist. One-side relationship, love bombing. So that's what I'm talking about. This Leo card here. Someone with great pride, you know, very proud person from your past. But I think this relationship has ended because there's too much tension between you two, too much arguments, disagreements, because the person who you were in a relationship with could be any one of these signs who are quite self-absorbed, you know. And this caused a lot of tension in your relationship. And then we have healthy choices. So yeah, okay, that's why I'm glad that I looked at this. So what happened here is that you're now reflecting. This is what you're doing. You're reflecting on a relationship in the past that didn't work out. You already know that this relationship is over. This person with Leo here could have been boastful, you know, prideful, you know, wants control with authority here. And you're reflecting in your mind in the past as to why it ended, why the relationship ended. And you kind of delving deeper into your mind as to making healthy choices, you know, because here it says making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. So there's a reflection here, reflecting, moving on. Yeah. So that's where that Six of Swords came in the past there. Moving on, moving away from unhealthy relationships, looking closely to see, you know, what made it fail in the past, leaving it behind, and making a decision to make healthier choices. Okay? Alright, so let's now look at your work life. So you're thinking deeply about what didn't work in the past and deciding to make better choices in the future. So let's look at your work life. So, Spirit, any messages for the Gemini collective in terms of their work life? You know, work and, you know, career, money. What's coming up for them for the month of August 2024? One more shuffle. Alright, this is a big deck. So we have, okay, so two cards flipped over. Anything else? cards I believe is enough. Innovation. Okay, so we have three cards. We have shedding. You are starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. So this is for you if you are, you no longer feel fulfilled at your job. So whom I'm connecting with is in the mindset of moving on from a work situation. Then we have timing. It's all in the timing right now. Pull another card to see if you need to do it now, wait a while, or make a different decision. So let's see. Then we have outside forces. Unknown figures are driving the situation, and you may not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will soon shift, and you'll be okay. So for these three cards by itself, it seems like with this other card here, it's like timing depends on something else happening. So it says you may not be able to control the outcome. So something else has to happen in order to influence your situation. It says here, the underlining card, innovation. You need to come up with new strategies to keep your plans in motion. All ways are updated. Outdated. Sorry. Invent, create, and test ideas. So Spirit is asking you to be innovative, but I'm curious to know because these two cards together talk as if something else has to happen in order for some in your situation to change, because at the moment you already mentally have moved on. You're no longer happy with where you are. So let's see. I just want to pull out one card. So I'm gonna. Ooh, okay. That came out like that. Renewal. You need to take time to recharge your energy to get back on track. Challenges ahead require you to have faith and break through. So it looks like you'll have to wait a little time here. Okay, so maybe that's where your vacation came in. You know that you're on vacation in August, and by the time you get back, you'll have the energy to think of new ways to move on in your career. But it seems here that you have to wait on divine timing for things to change, because something else is happening in the background. We have new life. You may get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective to your old job. You may also get a tempting job offer or a new place, you see? Yeah. The reason why you feel as if it's time to move on is because something new is coming in. But Spirit is saying things in the background have to shift before this thing comes in. So it could be that you can get a new position in your old job, or you may be seeing your old job differently, or also it could be a new job offer coming in, but it's different for all of you. So let's see what's coming in here for. What is the advice from Spirit? So, what is the advice for the collective sign of Gemini for the month of August 2024? What's the advice, Spirit, for the Gemini collective? Oh, that wanted to keep out here. Your hard work is paying off. You're working hard. Your hard work is paying off. So even though you may be feeling as if you're going nowhere in your job, your hard work, whatever you're doing now, is paying off because it's moving you forward into something new. So let's see what's Spirit. Communication is key. This is your sign. Communication is key. So saying what you want, writing it down. You could be, excuse me, you could be dealing with something in communications, you know. You could be working in a field where you have to communicate a lot, maybe working on the phone or um, anything to do with speaking, writing. Let's see, anything. Communication is key. So this is, if this is a relationship, you communicate what you want and what you don't want. So all I see there is step out of your comfort zone. So saying what you want and moving forward even though it feels uncomfortable. And we did see, and this also could be applying to your love relationship, because it's about, you know, thinking about the past, not wanting to um, revisit the past, and putting an end to that and moving forward. With communication is key, saying what you want and be clear as to what you want. New moon also talks about like clearing away the old and bringing in the new. And with north node here is moving away from your south node into your north node. And maybe the situation or the, whether it's job or relationship, you may have to step out of your comfort zone here. It may be something that you hadn't thought about before or experienced before. Stepping out of your comfort zone is moving towards your north node. Okay, so I hope this helped, Gemini, and I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Okay, take care, Gemini. Bye.